Okay guys, in this video, this is just a short video just to show you the 4 phases that we'll be going through in order to do our transformation. So the first phase is creating controlled systems. So this is basically going to be all your habits that you have now, that you're doing, whether it's your eating, well, mainly nutrition, what you're eating and exercise. Have an overall look at it and see what you're doing, and then we will start looking at foods that you enjoy, that you like, that are healthy, that have nutrition in it, good macros, good minerals, where we look at rich food that will benefit you for your journey. Yeah, you can have the odd chocolate and stuff like that, which is fine, as long as you're in a calorie deficit. That's the main thing. But we want to pick a diet plan, or a nutrition plan, I should say, not a diet plan, a nutrition plan that actually works for you, that you know you're going to be consistent with. There's no point me giving you something, a list, you have to eat this, you have to eat this, and you not sticking to it. You have to find your own foods and stuff that you will enjoy and like, and stay in that deficit that has a lot of protein, that meets the protein requirements of your particular weight and height, and also all the carbs and fats that you need as well. And in the evening, what I tend to do, I had a little treat within my calorie deficit that we can go over. That's no problem. The next phase, which we're going to do, is the actual fat loss phase. So that's the phase where we're going to talk about, okay, doing the measurements, sticking to the process, not feeling demoted after 2 months when you don't see results, because this is where people give up a lot. They give up after 2 months. They take pictures. Every week we will take pictures. When you take pictures, you might think, I'm not losing weight in my belly. But that's fine. If you look at these 6 months, look at my pictures here on the screen. Every month you'll see there's a difference. I'm losing some kind of weight somewhere. Normally it's going to be from the face, arms, shoulders, legs. Belly is the last place. You'll get some from the chest going. As you can see from the pictures, slowly, my love handles were probably the last thing to go, you know, as you can see through the progress pictures there. So be very patient. Really trust the process, because it does work. Trust the process. Look at your measurements every week. Look at your waist measurements. Even by that being reduced, that shows you that things are happening. Look at remember, there's also stuff happening inside, visceral. You might not see it outside, but there's changes happening inside to your body. Don't be disheartened. This is where I was going wrong in my previous transformations. I was thinking too much about what I'm seeing after a month or 2, and I'm not seeing no changes. It takes time. And also it takes time depending on your body fat levels. So stick with it with patience and discipline, and you will start seeing the results. Okay, so the third part is sustaining phase. So this is where you've reached that point where you're in shape, which is basically, if you look at my date now, it's September the 7th. Now, 26th, as I mentioned in the introduction, is my photo shoot. So when I get to that stage, I will start to, what they call the stage is consolidation, consolidating that phase, as RNT says it. Now, RNT Fitness. So that is where I'm going to learn how to stay in the best shape of my life. And when I go through that process, I will share that process with you. So then phase 4 is, do you want to sustain or build? Do you want to stay like that, how you are, or do you want to build muscle? So that's entirely up to you. And that's the next process that I will be going through probably next year. Because right now when I'm filming this video, it's September the 7th, 2020, as I've mentioned, 2021, as I've mentioned, sorry. And the next stage for me will be, as it's known in the program, investing in yourself in the investment phase. So I will probably start adding a bit of muscle, and then the cycle with that particular course I'm on is, okay, so you add muscle, you go in a calorie surplus, and then you come back to this phase 2 fat loss with added muscle. Then you see how you are ripped again. Then you do it again. Then you get ripped, then you see how you look. So you keep adding muscle, getting ripped, see how you look, keep adding muscle. So that's the cycle. So all in all, that's the 4 phases that we'll be concentrating on, and we'll be explaining those as we go. Okay, so I'll see you in the next video.